Hello, it's Christy. Welcome to my channel. I've just come on here to show you about my the Just Because quilt that Corinne's doing from To Be Loved Treasures by Corinne, and this is my tea time quilt that I'm doing. This quilt is a tea time quilt, like I said, and this stitching is done with Create and Craft with Christine, and she's doing it once a week with what's it called, old transfers from the 1800s, and you'll find that on her YouTube channel where you can go for that. I'm not quite sure where that is at the moment. So this is the new one that we've just done, the owl, but the tea time was a little while ago. So I'm just doing some and I'm not doing others. So all this is a bit of Tilda fabric. I found a nice little hanky with some flowers on it. I must fix that a little bit up. This was leftover tea fabric that I made a bag and some other bits and pieces for my mum after she passed away. So these are left over there and there. So basically it's just sort of a circle of tea. I've told you about this with the old ladies. And that one is Rachel's fabric. These are a bit of Tilda fabric, and this is Kath Holden fabric. And that one. Oh, that one's a bit crooked. And this one here, I printed this one off myself on my printer, and I've backed it with a little bit of calico because it's quite fine. And now all I'm doing is some beautiful running stitch. Now this might be a little bit thick. Later on, I can down the track, I can go in and fill in the spaces in between if I feel like that is too thick. Now this one, different to the other one, is I'm just going to get a bit of fix this up a bit. Tight. Is I have done some running stitch, and I've stitched the edges down on this one, whereas my first one I didn't do that. So I might later on down the track unpick it and then fold over the edges, and I'll just hand sew the stitches. So by the time I get to the edges, that should be done. And when they're canted down, they will be it'll be quite held together quite well. So this is on the back side of the quilt, and you can see I'm actually going downhill. Anyway, I tried to get it square, but yeah, I can see my mistake there. I started crooked. See, that was the problem. Anyway, that's all right. It's only for me. So that is the October one. I know October's not very far away, but I haven't got much to go, so I'm actually going to do some tonight. My husband's going out to the Speedway and I'm staying home. So I'll fold that up, and that's the Just Because quilt, block number 2. And this also is from Christine, from Create and Craft Christine, which is the lovely owl. And I put this up to 120% on my photocopier, and mine came out this size. Now I used crew wool. If I've got my little bag, I can show you. Here it is, wrong bag. So I did a mix of crew wool, the colours. I did it in this one first. I'll move that out of the way so you can see. I don't know what number it is. All I know is it was out of my stash. And then I found this one, and I wasn't sure about this, but then what I did do was I got the one strand of this here, and I put it in my needle, and I just went over the stitches of the body of the owl. Now you might not see it on the video camera, but I can see it in the light. I've just, there you can see it a little bit better on the back. I've just gone over the stitches, just done a bit of an overcast stitch along the stem stitch, excuse me, filled in the eyes. Still not quite sure about the eyes, with just black and white, and then I had a little bit of orange cotton, because when I looked up the brown owl, he had a little bit of orange in his eyes. So that was 921, that colour there, if anybody was interested in that. And this is obviously black, and 000 for white. I don't know what I think there's another name for it. Euro, EURU or something. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that one. So that is what I have for the Just Because quilt. Now this one is going to go on, excuse me, you could play outside. My dogs have decided to come inside and have a bit of a play. Come on, out you go. I'm just getting, oh, this was the one before the owl is this one here. So I have finished this one, the bird. I think it's actually turned out really lovely. So that's from Christine as well. On that site there, you just print it out, and I just liked it. I love it. So that one is before the owl. So this will be the November, and the owl will be December. So I'm a little bit ahead of myself with the blocks, but I just want to get myself prepared. So I know that's all Rachel's fabrics. I have my big basket here. Here it is, I think. I'll just put it on the floor because it's a bit of a big basket. And so this one here is going with these fabrics. And I did have this laid out somehow. That's the bottom. And somehow I've got to put this in here. So it doesn't actually have to be in the corner of the quilt. I've got to take all these threads off from underneath, or they'll show you the white. So I might even change this. I'm not 100% sure. I've got to find somewhere to put that, but then I want some of this to be seen as well. So unless I featured this on the back, but then I was going to have all that same fabric, all this fabric on the back as one piece. So yes, I'll just have to sort it out. Not too sure. I really would like to have this featured. So I could have that up there. That's got a bit of staining on it, but and then that could still hang over. So I'm not sure whereabouts this is going to go. I think this one and the tea time and the one from the one with Sally's beautiful square. This one, which I've just got to finish putting that down, and that, so fix this up here, so it's a bit tight. This is going in the middle, so these aren't edges. So, oh, and I've just realised I've put that on the back. That's okay. So I am having all different ones. All right, that's food for thought. Maybe I could have this on the back. Yeah. Okay. That's not for me to sit here and waste my time with you guys. So, now it's got me thinking. How annoying. Yep. now the dogs are barking out the back, and they're distracting me now too. So because there's another birdie. So maybe this could be the back. I just don't want it to be ruined. That's just watermark pen, so that will come off, and so will that. Maybe I could just have this for the back. Maybe that was for the back. I've just put it in the basket, so I don't actually know now. So that's the square. So let's just have a little bit of a play. I always think I'm rush. I've got to rush and finish my videos, but I've probably got some time up my sleeve. I really need a lovely piece of white under there, or unless this will work with these fabrics from Rachel. See, there's, oh no, is this my printed fabric? I'm not sure. Because that print is the same as the other one that I just did. But this was Rachel's download. See, it says nearly the same, yeah, the same colours. So this is her actual fabric, and this is the download of this fabric, which I didn't realise at the time after I bought the fabric. So let's get some fabric down, and I think this is going to be the back. I think that's what I will do. I think maybe that's what I was supposed to do. That is the back, because I put all this beautiful fabric of Rachel's. And a lot of it is big long strips, so I don't want to waste. I do like having that in the middle. It's a bit of the feature of the block. I could have that there and hide that, but it's not really doing well under there, is it? I might have actually have a photo of what I did. It's hard when it's little pieces like that. Not quite sure. Where are you? There. Not quite sure where to put the pieces. Probably should just rip the fabric up a lot smaller. So that's got to hang over there, and I could just rip it to, that would work there, wouldn't it? That would go under there, because it's already got lots of, let's just use this whole piece and leave these pieces for something else. That would be a bit of a cheat way, but it's already, what do you call it? It's already, feels like it's already been squares already. then I could just stitch it down, and I could come in with some half a doily or something. Still need to cover that over. All right, that's food for thought. Well, actually it's not food. I don't really enjoy food very much. That's got to have a bit of overplay. I think I'm going to spoil it unless I find some opened doilies. What have I got here? I'm just going to make a big mess now, pull everything out. I've got this sort of thing, but I find that that would be too heavy. I need just something very light. This is nice, but yet again, it's too heavy for the quilt. It's white, it's the wrong colour. I've got these sorts of things, but that's the wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I could have something like this. If I have to offset this here, offset that. Where's my border? Down here. I could come in with something like this, but then I'd want something in there. And to be honest, it doesn't feel very nice. It's quite hard and rigid. This is lovely and soft. No, I don't know. I just don't know. Well, I'm going to leave it here because I haven't made up my mind what I want to do. I might talk to my friends and see what they think. But this is a great way of doing some new stitches with some lovely old transfers and learning about if you've not done quilting before, this might be a good way of learning how to put blocks together and do some quilting. If you're interested, pop over to Corinne at To Be Loved Treasures by Corinne on her YouTube channel. And we've done September and we're still in October, so the time is very short. In the beginning, you can just start whenever you like. So, oh, now there's a massive big helicopter. I just want to say thank you very much for watching my short video. How long have I been on today? Oh, only about 18 minutes. But that's about all I've got. I don't have anything else. I have other things to show you, but that's at another time. So I want to thank you very much for watching again. Thanks.